Hey guys, hi, how are we doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. We're going to do another Pilates session here, okay? For those of you who haven't done the Pilates sessions, the pre-records of the Zoom ones, then just a little bit about the format of how I do this. So, because it's very difficult to actually spend all of the time that everybody needs, because everybody needs to take different amounts of time doing the exercises. So the way that I suggest you use this session is that I will set up the movements and demo a few times and give you the adaptations and give you the options, and then you press the pause button and then you just keep going for as long as you need to with that particular exercise. It doesn't matter how many or how long you spend on the exercise, but when you're ready, come and press play again, and then we go on to the next one. Okay, so the actual recording for this is quite short, but hopefully you'll be spending much, much longer doing the actual class, okay? There is a separate video, hopefully on one board or somewhere here, the technical guys will let you know, with a little bit about the breathing and about our posture if you wanted to just add that layer into your Pilates session, okay? We're going to start straight away. We're going to do our roll down. So we're going to come forward into our neutral position, and we're going to mobilize the spine. So we start up nice and tall, and but the first part of the movement is to curl our chin in towards the chest, and we start to roll. Now we want to go one link at a time. So if you only want to come slightly forward and then reset and come back up again, that's absolutely fine. We always start and finish up here. When you're ready, just coming a little bit further, just mobilizing as we go. So we always do all of the Pilates exercises in your own time. So you can go reasonably quickly or you can go super, super slow. But we're going to try and go a little bit further each time. If you're ready, we're going to come forward, and just for a nice stretch out, we're just going to let the arms come down, tuck that chin under so you're looking between your knees, and just let everything fold forward and hold. If you want to, just stay here. You can place your hands down on the floor if you want to. You can even just come up, hold onto your elbows, and just let those arms just drop you down, just so that you go that little bit further into the fold, whatever feels good for you. Or keep coming up and down into the roll down, okay? So that's the first opportunity to press the pause. Continue with that roll down till you feel you're nice and warm and your spine is mobilized. So when we're ready, we're going to come into just a little walk forward into a plank. So we should be nice and warm now. We come down all the way through the spine, the hands come down, and we're just going to walk forward and hold in our plank position. So from here, we draw the shoulder blades in, the body's in a nice long straight line, chin is lifted so the eyes are looking right in front of you. Then we're going to exhale and brace the abs and point one toe. Inhale, bring it back, and then exhale and point the opposite toe. That comes back, and we lift the hips and come back up and into our roll up. So again, go for as many times as you feel that you need to. If you want to do just one of those toe raises and then come up and then come back down into the other toe raise, that's absolutely fine. Just making sure that it's just natural and comfortable for you, okay? So again, press the pause button, do as many of those as you're happy with, and then we're going to press play again. And we're going to come down so that we're lying on our tummy. So we're going to do some leg raises. I'm going to give you a variation here. Move a little bit further forward into my mat. So we generally do a basic leg raise. So we inhale to prepare, then exhale and lift the leg as far as you're comfortable. Inhale as you come back, and then the same on the other side. First option is to keep the legs as straight as you can. As you lift, pull that tummy button in. Exhale as you come back down again. Now, if you wanted a variation, we're going to bend the knees to a 90-degree position, and it's the same movements. Push the hip, lift, inhale and come back down again. So by bending the knees to 90 degrees, what you're doing, so I've got a bit of a feedback. By bending the knees to 90 degrees, you're going to really intensify the movement down the back of the legs. So it's particularly into the glutes and into your hamstrings, and it's going to work your lower back. If it doesn't feel comfortable, stay with the long leg raises. But if you want that variation, try the 90 degrees. Well done, guys. Press that pause again. Come back to me whenever you're ready. When you're ready, we're going to come into our roll down. So 2 options for this one, just for this session, because the second option isn't suitable for everyone. But again, it's just about giving that variation. So if you want to do our classic roll down, we start neutral, but we curl into our C shape. We roll down and away. Arms come over and then reverse, pressing your back into the floor and lift up. So we're coming, as we're coming down, touch one vertebrae at a time, arms over. As you come back up, peeling one little link at a time. Option for this, if you don't want to go all the way down, just come halfway back, stop, and then lift, come back up again. As long as you're bracing your abs, we're working our core. So our other variation with our roll down, same mechanics, just a little bit more explosive. The legs are straight. Now we start by coming into our roll down. And as we come up, we're going to lift the arms up above your head. So we come in, down, and we curl and lift. So that's just going to switch on those intercostal muscles by the rib cage here. So if that doesn't feel right for you, bend your knees and then just do the slow roll down. Well done, guys. We're doing well. We've got one more exercise to do, but press pause. Do as many of those as you're comfortable with, as long as you've got the control. And then when you're ready, we'll go into our last exercise. So finally for this session, we're going to do a shoulder bridge, okay? So again, lots of options and adaptations. You choose what feels good for you. But a little bit like our roll down, we're peeling the spine away from the floor with this one. So we start by pressing our back flat into the floor, and we're going to lift the tailbone, and then we're going to start to lift one little link at a time and bring the hips up as far as you're comfortable. Now, you may not be able to go all the way up in the first instance, so coming halfway up if that feels okay to you, and then come back down again. Just as an extra, if you've got a little bit of lower back problems, a little bit of stiffness in your lower back, if you want to have a nice stretch, the first part of this movement is a really lovely mobilizer and stretch for your lower back. So it's literally to push your back into the floor and lift that tailbone, okay? So if we want to add on here, we come up into our bridge, and we ring the arms and bring them up above the head and try and hold the hips as high as you can. And then slowly arms come back before bringing your spine all the way back down to the floor. Well done, guys. Over to you. Do what you feel comfortable with, as many reps or as long as you need to with that one. The shoulder bridge is a lovely, lovely exercise. It works pretty much every muscle in your body. And you know, if you find you're a little bit stiff, really persevere with it because it's a lovely mobilizer and stretch as well. So do what you're comfortable with. And there you go. Another bank of Pilates moves done for you. And I hope everybody's doing okay. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.